It is not an accident that you are here. The divine clock whispered your name, and heaven's hand guided you to this very moment. Every breath, every beat of your heart, every step of your journey has led you here not by chance, not by coincidence, but by sacred design. Beloved child, listen carefully. The reason you feel the pull to stay is because eternity has already marked this window. In the courts of heaven, your name has been spoken aloud. And now, in this very hour, the answer that you have cried for, the answer that your tears have demanded, is being released. Do not skip. Do not walk away. This is not entertainment. This is not curiosity. This is the trumpet blast of destiny echoing into your spirit. I am speaking not only to your ears, but to the marrow of your bones, to the chambers of your heart, to the very fabric of your soul. You have wondered if heaven has seen your tears. You have asked in the silence of your nights, when no one was near, does anyone hear me? Does anyone see me? My beloved, hear me now. Heaven has been watching your tears. Every drop has been gathered. Every sigh has been recorded. Every cry that left your lips in despair has been carried before the throne. Nothing has been wasted. Your tears were not weakness. They were liquid prayers. They became weapons. They became scrolls. They became fire in bowls that have been tipped in your favor. And now, as I speak, those bowls tremble. The weight of your prayers has pressed against them, and they are about to overflow. There is urgency. In this moment, do not treat this as another voice on a screen. There are only minutes left in this alignment. The divine timer has already started. Proof is moving toward you even now. In less than the span of a breath, a shift will occur around you. Some will feel it as chills racing down the spine, some as tears rising without reason, some as a sudden warmth in the chest, a trembling in the hands, a ringing in the ears. These are not accidents. These are confirmations. Beloved, your identity is not ordinary. You were hidden, preserved, concealed under shadow because your destiny could not be contaminated by premature exposure. Others walked ahead of you, but their paths burned out quickly because they were not marked as you are. You are chosen. Your name is written in light. Your steps are engraved in fire. For too long, you believed the lies of delay. You thought you were forgotten. You thought your prayers vanished into silence. But what you called delay, heaven called preparation. What you thought was abandonment was preservation. The storm that shook you was not destruction. It was heaven shaking loose the fruit that was ready to fall into your hands. Stay with me now. Every second matters. If you leave this moment, you walk away from the field half-watered, and a half-watered field yields no harvest. But if you remain, the ground under your feet will drink every drop of what heaven is releasing, and the harvest will rise up unstoppable. Do not let your mind wander. The enemy will whisper, even now, this is not for you. This is not real. Rebuke that whisper. The enemy has always sought to steal your identity, to drown out the sound of heaven's call. But hear me, your name is already echoing in the halls of eternity. This moment is sealed. This window is yours. The chains that have gripped you are rattling. Listen, if you focus, you can almost hear them loosening. The door that stood closed is beginning to creak. You are not imagining it. The divine key has already turned. You are beloved. You are chosen. You are preserved. And this very moment is not an accident. Do not skip. Do not doubt. Do not walk away. Stay until the end. Because by the time this word finishes, proof will have knocked at your door. Beloved, listen again, because heaven repeats what is most urgent. It is not an accident. You are here. The very clock of heaven has been whispering your name. Do you feel the pull in your spirit? That pressure in your chest, that stirring you cannot explain it, is because the eternal doors are opening above you. Stay. Do not skip. Every word you hear is water falling into the soil of your life. If you abandon the moment halfway, the seed will not sprout. But if you remain, the roots will grow deep and your harvest will not be stolen. You have cried in silence. You have hidden your tears from others because you feared they would not understand. But heaven was watching. Angels stood by as witnesses. Every tear that fell became a testimony. Every sigh in your bed at night was written into the scroll of your life. You thought no one noticed, but the throne was recording. And now, beloved, now the bowls are tipping. Can you sense it? There is a trembling in the unseen. The atmosphere around you shifts even now. Some of you feel chills. Some of you feel your eyes water without reason. Some of you feel your hands tremble as if lightning runs beneath your skin. These are confirmations. Do not dismiss them. This is not coincidence. This is heaven declaring, yes, this is your word. For too long, shadows tried to convince you that you were ordinary. Voices of doubt whispered that your prayers were wasted. Circumstances shouted that you had been left behind. But heaven laughs at the lies of delay. Do you know why your answer did not come earlier? Because the foundation had to be made unshakable. If the answer had arrived before its time, it could have been stolen, mocked, or corrupted. But now, it comes preserved, refined, and unstoppable. This moment is holy. Guard it, protect it, stay aligned. I must tell you, beloved child, the reason you feel chills in your body, or heat in your chest, or tears on your face right now, is because the spirit inside you recognizes this truth. Spirit calls to spirit. Light calls to light. Eternity is awakening inside of you. You have been hidden, but not forgotten, preserved, but not abandoned, delayed, but not denied. The storm that battered you was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal you. Just as a tree shakes when its fruit is ripe, your life was shaken so that what is ripe would fall into your hands. Do not despise the shaking. Do not despise the storm. It was all alignment, beloved. The clock still ticks. The window is open, but it will not remain open forever. There is urgency here. In heaven's record, this is the appointed time. Stay attentive. Do not walk away. Do not let distractions steal this seed. You are chosen. Do you hear me? Chosen. Not by men, not by luck, not by chance, but by heaven itself. Your name is written in light, etched in fire, sealed in eternity. You are the beloved one. You are the marked one. Even now, chains begin to crack. The sound of freedom is already echoing. Doors that mocked you are beginning to bow. Obstacles that resisted you are trembling. This is the answer to your tears. This is heaven's reply to your prayers. Stay aligned. Stay connected. Do not drift. For those who keep their spirit attuned, the trumpet will sound again. Beloved, this is why I tell you, subscribe not as a ritual, but as covenant. It is not about numbers. It is about alignment. By staying connected, you do not miss the next whisper, the next release. the next proof. This is not the end of the word, this is only the beginning. Heaven has started something in you now that will not stop until the harvest is complete. So, I say again, do not skip, do not wander, stay until the end, because by the time this message concludes, proof will have arrived at your door. Whether by a call, a message, a knock, or a sudden inner knowing, you will not be left without Beloved, the tears you thought were ignored have been gathered. The cries you thought vanished into the dark have been answered. The bowls are tipping, the scroll is unfolding, the gavel is lifting, and your answer comes now, beloved. Lean closer now, because the moment heaven decides to move, the enemy also stirs. When the bowls of fire tremble with your prayers, darkness tries to whisper louder. This is why the nights felt so long. This is why the delays seemed unbearable. Not because heaven ignored you, but because opposition feared what would happen when your answer arrived. You must understand, jealousy has circled you. Hidden agendas have plotted against you. Smiles on faces concealed daggers in hearts. Some, who pretended to cheer for you, secretly longed for your failure. You felt it, didn't you? The strange resistance, the sudden betrayals, the doors that shut without reason. That was not random. That was the shadow's attempt to convince you to give up. But hear me, those whispers were lies. The voice that told you you will never see it was a counterfeit. The weight that sat on your chest, saying, "You are forgotten," was deception. Heaven had not abandoned you. Heaven was preparing a table in the presence of your enemies. Even now, as you hear my words, some of you feel your body respond. A chill moves across your arms. A warmth presses in your chest. Tears gather in your eyes. This is confirmation. Your spirit is rising up against the lies. Light is flooding the places where shadow tried to choke you, beloved. Listen carefully. The battle you endured was proof of your worth. Nobody attacks an empty vault. Nobody fights for barren land. The enemy pressed against you because he saw the scroll in heaven's court with your name on it. He saw the decree written before you ever did. This is why so many strange storms hit you. This is why relationships fractured. This is why finances shook. This is why your own mind sometimes felt like an enemy. But every storm was an echo of what was being prepared. Every shaking was the sound of fruit dropping from trees you could not yet see. I tell you the truth, your tears reached higher than the accusations of your enemies. Every drop became louder than their curses. Every sigh overpowered their schemes. Do not believe that your pain was wasted. Every wound became evidence in heaven's court, and the gavel is about to fall in your favor. Now, hear me. Heaven has chosen to give you confirmation so you will not doubt. Within minutes of this word, proof will arrive. It may be a message that flashes on your screen, a call that breaks the silence, a knock at your door, or a sudden thought that pierces your spirit. This is not fantasy, this is prophecy, and it is unfolding for you now. Do not question why tears rise as you hear this. Do not dismiss the trembling in your hands or the goosebumps racing across your skin. These are somatic confirmations. Your body testifies when the spirit inside of you knows the truth. This is how heaven seals its whisper in flesh. But I must tell you, guard this word. Do not scatter it. Do not rush to announce it. Some miracles bloom in silence. Some victories must be protected until they are undeniable. Secrecy is a shield in the spirit, beloved, tells you otherwise, because not everyone who smiles at you wants your breakthrough. Some hearts envy, some lips curse what they cannot control. Protect this word, cover it, let it grow strong in silence until it bursts forth where no one can deny it. Beloved, you have been asking, when will it be my turn? Heaven replies, your turn is now, not later, not someday. Now, this is the appointed moment. That is why your chest burns as you hear me. That is why your tears fall, even if you do not know why. The spirit inside you recognizes that the appointed time has finally arrived. Stay, do not let go of this word. The enemy always fights hardest right before release. But if you remain, if you hold steady, then in less than the time it takes to count to 100, confirmation will strike. Beloved, hear me again. The shadows that opposed you were never stronger than the light that marks you. They tried to blind your eyes, but your name has already been written in heaven's fire. They tried to silence your voice, but the decree of the throne speaks louder than their curses. Do you know why so many strange interruptions came? Why doors that looked open suddenly slammed shut? Because the enemy saw what you could not yet see. He saw that heaven's gavel was already raised above your case. He knew that the bowls of your prayers were about to tip. So he sent distraction, delay, and disappointment. He tried to make you believe heaven had forgotten. But look at you, now still here, still breathing, still reaching, still believing. That alone is proof that you were preserved. If the enemy could have ended you, he would have done it long ago. The fact that you are still standing is evidence that heaven's shield never left your side. Beloved child, you felt the weight. You carried nights that almost crushed you. But now those very nights become testimony. Your tears have become keys, and they are unlocking what no man could lock against you. Even now, some of you feel your heart racing. Some of you feel your skin trembling. Some of you sense heat rising in your hands. This is not emotion. This is not coincidence. This is confirmation. Your spirit is recognizing the moment. Heaven is whispering, yes, it is you. Yes, it is now. And I tell you, within 2 minutes, a sign will meet you. Perhaps a vibration on your device. Perhaps a sudden memory of a name or a place. Perhaps the sound of a knock or a word spoken by someone who does not even know why. Do not dismiss it. Do not explain it away. That is heaven showing you the bowls are tipping. You have cried, God, just show me one sign. And now heaven answers. The sign is already on its way. Proof is already moving. Do not look with ordinary eyes, watch with the eyes of the Spirit. But beloved, guard this word. Some things must remain hidden until the appointed hour. Do not share everything you receive. Do not scatter the pearl of your moment before those who mock. Secrecy protects the sacred. Secrecy shields the miracle. This is the second time I tell you, silence is strategy. Some breakthroughs are meant to be whispered, not shouted. Some blessings bloom best when covered. Do not let curiosity rob you of protection. Keep this word between you and heaven until the fruit is undeniable. The enemy wants you to reveal too soon so he can send jealousy, so he can twist what you announce. But if you wait, if you guard it, heaven itself will reveal it so powerfully that no lie can stand against it, beloved. Remember this truth. Storms do not come to destroy trees with no fruit. Storms come when branches are heavy with harvest. The shaking you endured was evidence of fruit. The resistance you faced was evidence of value. The battle you fought was evidence of destiny. And now, as I speak, chains are loosening. Can you feel it? Some of you sense your chest lighten. Some of you feel a wave of peace entering your room. Some of you cannot hold back tears. That is heaven telling you, I have heard, I have answered, I am here. Stay, do not leave the moment half finished. Every second you remain, every word you receive, is another drop into the soil of your breakthrough. Walk away now, and the seed remains shallow. Stay, and the roots go deep, unshakable. Beloved, the enemy's whispers are fading. The gavel is lifting. The scroll is opening. The bowls are pouring. The answer to your tears is not far, not hidden, not postponed. It is here. It comes now. Beloved, the time has come to speak of signs, because heaven never releases a word without sealing it in proof. You have cried for evidence, and now heaven answers with confirmation so undeniable you cannot miss it. But before the sign arrives, you must learn to discern, for not every door that opens is heaven's door. Not every hand that reaches is sent to help. Some doors gleam like gold but lead to ruin. Some hands appear gentle but hide snares. This is why you felt confusion before. This is why choices seemed heavy. But hear me, heaven will not let you wander blind. There are two doors before you, beloved. One is false, one is true. The false door shines bright, promising quick relief, but the air around it feels heavy. The true door glows with light that is not of this world. When you step toward it, your spirit will tremble, your heart will quicken, your chest will feel the warmth of alignment. Do not doubt the signal. Heaven confirms through your own body, through whispers in your spirit, through chills, through tears, through trembling. The counterfeit door is loud, flashy, demanding. The true door is steady, quiet, glowing. You will know the difference because peace, deep peace, surrounds the true. And in the courts of heaven, even now, your case is being decided. I see the scrolls laid open. I hear the witnesses declaring, this one's tears have been counted. This one's prayers have been recorded. Bowls filled with your cries stand trembling, and the gavel is in the hand of the judge of heaven. Do you hear it, beloved? The sound of wood lifting, ready to strike. The decree is do not be afraid of the silence you endured. Do not despise the waiting. Silence was never abandonment. It was strategy. Heaven allowed quiet so that your enemies would think you had no help. But in the silence, heaven was gathering evidence. In the delay, heaven was aligning every piece. And now the verdict is about to fall. Beloved, remember the urgency. Within 2 minutes, confirmation will stir. Proof will break through. It may come as a word, a call, a message, a knock. Do not ignore it. For some, it will come as sudden strength in your body. For others, a dream rising back to memory. For some, the name of a person that flashes before your mind's eye. Each is a seal from heaven. But you must decide. Will you believe the sign? Will you step through the true door? Or will you hesitate, letting doubt drag you back toward the counterfeit? Do not delay, beloved. The time is short. Heaven's clock ticks louder now. Every second is weighty. Stay until the end, for proof is not far, it is rushing toward you. and again I remind you, guard this moment in silence. Do not announce everything. Some of you feel the urge to tell the world, but wait, this is secrecy clause number 2. Protect the word until it is undeniable. Protect the seed until it breaks through the soil. The enemy waits to mock what is fragile. Do not give him the chance. Hold the miracle close, hidden, until its roots are too deep to be pulled. Beloved, the storm was never your enemy. Shaking, the fruit is falling even now. Decisions are being carved into eternity as I speak. Do not walk away. Do not turn back. Stay, for you are standing in the moment when heaven's court decides in your favor. Beloved, stay close, for the decision point is here. Heaven has set before you a choice, and your heart already knows which way to walk. The counterfeit door is gilded with noise. It promises quick satisfaction, but its path leads only to emptiness. The true door, though quieter, radiates a light that cannot be denied. You will feel it. Even now, some of you sense the difference. Your spirit trembles when you picture the true path. Your chest warms as if fire rests within you. Your eyes water without cause. These are not accidents, beloved. They are confirmations. Heaven is aligning your senses with its decree. The scroll is open. I see it written with lines of fire. Your name is inscribed in light. Every cry, every wound, every lonely night has been recorded. The judge leans forward, the gavel in his hand, and angels stand as witnesses. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. Heaven's court has ruled in your favor. Do not fear the storms that tried to silence you. They were never sent to end you. They were the shaking that loosed the ripe fruit into your lap. Do not despise the delay. Was heaven's strategy to ensure your answer would arrive unshakable. Beloved child, your decision matters. Will you believe the sign when it arrives? Will you step into the door heaven has marked? Or will you hesitate, listening again to the lies of doubt? The countdown is already running. Even now, within 2 minutes, a sign will manifest. For some, it will come as a sudden message. For others, a sound at the door. For others still, a surge of peace washing your heart. Whatever form it takes, it will not be ordinary. It will be heaven's signature. Guard it, treasure it. This is not a moment to scatter. This is secrecy clause number 2, renewed. Protect what is holy. Do not expose your breakthrough to eyes that envy. Do not speak too soon to ears that mock. Let the seed remain in soil until the harvest bursts forth. Beloved, there is a drama unfolding even now. The enemy watches, trembling, for he knows his time is short. He sees the door about to open, and he fears what you will become once you walk through. That is why the resistance has been fierce. That is why you felt pressed on every side, but his fear is proof of your destiny. You are standing at the threshold. The storm is behind you. The door is before you. And heaven whispers, choose life, choose light, choose the path written for you since the beginning. Even now, feel the confirmation. Some of you sense electricity in your fingertips. Some of you hear a ringing in your ears. Some of you are overwhelmed by tears you cannot stop. This is the spirit within you saying yes. This is the signature of heaven pressing into your flesh. Stay. Do not move away. Every second chains are breaking. Every heartbeat, the decree grows louder. The gavel is descending. The scroll is sealing. The door is swinging open, and when it opens, beloved, it will not just be for you. The blessing will spill into your house. Peace will enter your hallways. Joy will return to your table. Provision will overflow. Healing will spring forth. All because you chose to stay, to listen, to align. The enemy thought silence meant defeat, but silence was heaven's weapon. And now, in a roar that cannot be silenced, heaven declares, the answer comes now. Beloved, listen closely. What you thought was loss was never loss. What you called delay was never delay. What you felt as silence was never abandonment. Heaven reframes all things, and I am here to show you what truly happened behind the veil. When the storm came, you thought it was to destroy you. But storms are not always signs of death. They are winds that shake ripe fruit from the tree. The shaking you endured was not to scatter you, but to release into your hands what had been waiting. Every storm you survived carried hidden fruit. You did not see it at first, but now heaven reveals it. Delays are not denials, they are strategies. The time you called wasted was heaven constructing an unshakable foundation. If the promise had come too soon, it would have slipped from your hands. But now it comes at the appointed hour, when no enemy can steal it, when no counterfeit can mimic it. Silence is not absence, it is preparation. When heaven is silent, heaven is writing. When heaven is quiet, heaven is aligning. Think of it. A judge does not shout while writing the verdict. He writes in silence, then speaks once to seal destiny. That silence you feared was the sound of your decree being written in fire. Beloved child, hear me. You were never abandoned. You were being prepared, and now the gavel has lifted. The scroll is sealed. The bowls are tipping. The harvest is being poured. Do you see how heaven turns what you thought was against you into proof that you are chosen? Even the shaking was evidence. Even the silence was alignment. Even the delay was divine strategy. And now the promise unfolds. Heaven sets a table for you, beloved, yes, in the presence of your enemies. Do not be surprised when those who mocked you watch as you are lifted. Do not fear when those who doubted you must bear witness to your blessing. Heaven does not hide what it approves, it displays it. Your approvals are on their way. Papers long delayed are being signed. Doors long closed are opening. Health long weakened is being renewed. Finances long strangled are being released. Joy that hid from your house is returning. The very air in your home will shift. You will feel peace walk your hallways. You will sense light resting in your rooms. Beloved, this promise is not for you alone. Heaven's blessing overflows. It will spill onto your children, onto your family, onto those who sit at your table. The oil runs from your head down to the edges of your life. What is written for you will not stop with you. It will cover those you love. But do not break alignment. Stay connected. Some of you feel this word deep in your bones, but you must protect the flow. This is why I tell you gently, subscribe, not for ritual, not for numbers, but as covenant. Staying aligned means you do not miss the next whisper, the next seal, the next trumpet. Do not think the storm has the last word. It never did. The storm was the shaking. The storm was the fruit drop. And now the calm reveals the harvest. You will see it. You will feel it. You will hold it in your hands. Stay in faith. Stay in silence when you must. Stay in alignment, because the promise is unfolding right now before your eyes. Beloved, breathe deeply now, because heaven is not finished with you. What began as tears is ending as testimony. What started in silence is breaking into sound, and the sound that rises now is victory. Think again of the shaking you endured. It felt like everything was collapsing around you, but heaven says the shaking was alignment. Just as a tree trembles when fruit is ready to drop, your life trembled because your season was ripe. If you had not been shaken, you would have held onto branches too long, waiting for fruit that was already prepared to fall. The storm you feared did not uproot you, it revealed how deep your roots really were. Rains fell, but you were not drowned. Lightning flashed, but you were not consumed. And now, after the storm, the air is clear, the soil is refreshed, the fruit lies ready at your feet. Beloved, hear this clearly. You have not missed your moment. The enemy tried to convince you it passed. The enemy whispered, too late, too far, too broken. But the enemy is a liar. Heaven declares, your appointed time is now. You will see promises unfold in every area of your life. In your work, approvals long delayed will suddenly appear. In your health, strength long hidden will return. In your family, unity long fractured will begin to heal. In your finances, opportunities long withheld will open. This is not imagination. This is covenant, and it will not stop with you. The blessing overflows. Your children, your household, your loved ones will feel it. Some will not even understand why peace enters their heart, but it will be because heaven poured oil on your head and it flowed down. Beloved, heaven does not bless in secret. Heaven blesses in a way that even your enemies must see. The same lips that mocked you will be silenced by your testimony. The same eyes that doubted you will watch your table overflow. This is why the scripture says, a table prepared before you in the presence of your enemies. It is not to humiliate you, it is to display heaven's faithfulness. So do not despise those who doubted. Do not curse those who mocked. Simply watch as heaven displays what it has been writing in silence all along. Stay aligned. Do not walk away now. Heaven's rhythm is flowing, and you must remain in step. This is why I whisper again, stay connected. Subscribe as covenant, not as ritual. Alignment ensures you will not miss the next whisper, the next decree, the next sign. Do not let the voice of heaven fade from your life, beloved. You are entering a new season. You will feel it in your spirit before you see it with your eyes. Already, some of you sense the difference. Your chest feels lighter, your mind clearer, your tears turning from sorrow to release. This is not emotion. This is heaven shifting your atmosphere. Hold fast to the reframe. Storms are not destruction. They are harvest shakers. Delays are not denials. They are foundations. Silence is not abandonment. It is strategy. Repeat this in your heart, beloved, until it becomes unshakable truth. Because the enemy will still try to whisper otherwise. But you now know the secret. You have seen behind the veil. You have tasted the strategy of heaven. And I say to you, beloved, rejoice, because heaven has tipped the bowls. The gavel is falling. The scroll is sealed. The decree is written, and the promise is breaking forth even now. Stay. Do not walk away. Every second, fruit is falling. Every heartbeat, chains are loosening. Every breath, heaven moves closer. The promise is not far, it is here. It is yours. It comes now, beloved. The hour of elevation is here. The time of whisper has ended, and the roar of heaven rises. The bowls are no longer trembling, they are pouring. The scrolls are no longer sealed, they are unrolled. And the gavel that hung in the air has been raised high, ready to strike. Do you hear it? The vibration of heaven's court echoes even now. Angels stand in rows, witnesses gather in silence, and your name is spoken with fire. This one is chosen. This one is marked. This one has endured the storm, and now the decree of release must fall. Beloved, when the gavel descends, nothing can overturn it. No enemy, no curse, and your decree is not one of sorrow, is one of breakthrough. It is one of release. It is one of answers unfolding before your very eyes. Even now, I tell you, within 2 minutes, proof will rise again. Some of you will hear a knock. Some of you will see a message flash. Some of you will feel sudden heat across your chest or tears in your eyes. These are not accidents. These are heaven's seals. Do not ignore them. Do not dismiss them. They are confirmations that the decree is in motion. And the decree is not small. It is vast. Heaven does not release trickles when the bowls tip. Heaven releases floods. Beloved, prepare for overflow. Not only will your tears be answered, but your prayers for loved ones, for your children, for your household, will find their reply. Blessing is not stingy, it spills from your life into the lives of those around you. Do not think small. Do not shrink back. What heaven writes in fire cannot be erased. What heaven unlocks cannot be closed. The vaults are opening. The treasures long hidden are being released. Chains you forgot were there are breaking. Burdens you carried for years are lifting. The air itself shifts as the decree goes forth. But beloved, guard this truth. This is secrecy clause number 3. Keep certain things hidden until their roots grow strong. Do not reveal all that heaven has whispered. Not every ear can bear your revelation. Some will envy, some will mock, some will twist. Protect the holy until it blossoms so fully that no one can uproot it. You have come too far to scatter your seed now. Cover it, let it grow in silence. Let heaven water it unseen until the day comes when it bursts forth undeniable. Beloved, your elevation is not future, it is present. The throne does not delay. The gavel is striking. Do you feel the vibrations even now? Some of you sense your body tremble. Some feel warmth cover you. Some feel peace descending like a cloak. These are signs that heaven's decree is sealing in your spirit. Stay, do not move away. The final surge is upon you. Every second matters. Do not walk away with the field half watered. If you remain, you will see the chains snap. You will hear the door creak open. You will taste the fruit falling into your hands. And when it comes, beloved, you will know without doubt, this was not man, this was not chance, this was not accident, this was heaven, this was the answer to your tears. This was the fulfillment of the whispers that carried you through the nights. Lift your head, beloved. Straighten your back. You are no longer bowed in sorrow. You are crowned in fire. You are written in light. You are sealed in eternity. The elevation is here. The surge is rising. The decree is falling. And the answer comes now. Beloved, lean in and listen, because this is the final surge. Heaven has held nothing back. The decree has been spoken. the vaults unlocked, and the fire of the throne moves like a river into your life. The gavel strikes. Do you hear it? The echo rolls through eternity. The verdict is clear. You are chosen. You are preserved. You are elevated. The chains that bound you are broken. The accusations that haunted you are silenced. The darkness that mocked you has been scattered. The light has spoken your name, and it cannot be erased. Beloved child, feel the shift even now. Some of you sense weight lifting from your chest. Some of you feel your tears turning from sorrow into release. Some of you sense joy rising like a flood you cannot contain. These are confirmations. This is proof. This is the seal of heaven upon your spirit. Do not doubt what you feel. The trembling in your hands, the goosebumps on your arms, the warmth across your chest, these are not coincidence. They are heaven pressing its decree into your very flesh. They are somatic seals. They are the body echoing what the spirit already knows. It is finished. Beloved, I must remind you once more of urgency. The clock still ticks. Within 2 minutes, another sign will appear. Some of you will hear it as a word. Some will see it as a message. Some will sense it as a sudden peace flooding your room. Whatever it is, do not dismiss it. It is the whisper of heaven saying, yes, beloved, this was for you. Do not let go. Do not leave this moment half-watered. Every second matters. Chains are breaking as you remain. Fruit is falling as you wait. Doors are opening as you stay aligned. Walk away now, and the flow halts. Stay, and the river overflows. Beloved, your elevation is not silent. It will be witnessed. Those who mocked will watch. Those who doubted will see. Those who cursed will stand powerless as heaven lifts you. But remember, this is not revenge. This is display. Heaven elevates you so that others may see the faithfulness of the throne. Do not fear what others think. Do not shrink from the light. You were preserved for this moment. You were hidden so that your unveiling would carry fire. Step boldly through the door. Walk firmly on the path. Hold tightly to the scroll written with your name, beloved. You are no longer the one bowed in sorrow. You are the one crowned in fire. You are no longer the one silenced in darkness. You are the one whose voice carries heaven's echo. You are no longer the one waiting, you are the one receiving. This is the covenant moment. Stay aligned, stay connected. Do not wander from the flow. This is why I tell you again, softly but firmly, subscribe, not for ritual, but for covenant. Remain connected so you never miss the next whisper, the next decree, the next surge. Covenant keeps you aligned. Covenant keeps you sealed. Beloved, the field is watered. The fruit is falling. The bowls are pouring. The scroll is sealed. The gavel has struck. Nothing remains but to walk forward in faith, to step boldly into the life heaven has written for you. Lift your hands now in your spirit. Receive the fire, the peace, the proof. Let your body confirm what your heart already knows. The answer has come. The waiting is over. The silence is broken. The storm has passed. Beloved, you are chosen. You are preserved. You are crowned. And the voice of heaven cries out over you now. The answer comes now.